TXT are back with Minisode 3 tomorrow and the title track Deja Vu. Let's jump straight into the music video and then afterwards we're going to unpack all of the visuals and the fashion. Since some things are precious but invisible to the eye, ooh, we forget them as life passes by. Ethereal mystery. Like, where are we? It's magical. It's dark while we're running. So beautiful. This is the vibe already. Other masks? Creepy. Like, there's an ethereal vibe, like a darkness. Dream carved in my soul, be my time to say my name. The snatched waist, fuck yes. Like, where are we? Like a fifth dimension? There's like... Ooh. No, this is the vibe, this is the vibe. Blue hair and tuning Kai come through. I like how we switch from the dark to the light, the sun flare. Visuals are just so fucking beautiful. And then how the tear kind of has the same like vibe of that like fifth dimension thing. Oh, this is this part of the song. Tight, promised on the first day. We're bleeding, we're crying. Ooh, fuck it up. The tears floating up. Fuck yes. The effects are so insane. Oh, how do you tight you shining like a bride. I'm giving bridal today. The end, I was not expecting that. We're in spring. How the end is like a complete juxtaposition to the rest of the MV, leading us into spring, bitch. That was so good. What a title track. If you are enjoying today's reaction, please give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you're vibing. No pressure, but you know, help a girl out. I think what I'm impressed with the most is the use of the effects throughout the MV. The opening, we're getting the sphere of liquid. I was gonna say blob, but you know, that's not particularly sphere. Sphere is a nicer word. The sphere has the same coloring, the same almost metallic look to it as you see later in the MV, the tear coming out of Soobin's eye across the table, the tear falling down beomgyu's cheek, and then when yeonjun is in bed and you see the tears coming out of the walls. And then later in the MV, you see the same clip where beomgyu has the tear falling down his cheek, but you actually see the tear, and that ties back in to the first line of the song, since some things are precious but invisible to the eye. Well, it's not the first line of the song, it's the first line of the MV. Even when we're getting these really dark scenes in the MV with all of the metal railings, you can see the same colors from the sphere being pulled through in that glitch, which ties it in. And then that becomes the background in this dark dimension. I think I called it the fifth dimension. I don't know why I said fifth dimension. It's just what came out of my mouth. But the colors are being pulled through. It's just more dark than the start. There's a continuation. Even in the scene where it looks like they're dancing in a gallery, you can see that purple in the back, the greeny yellow coming forward, tying into those colors. Even the scene in the gallery where they're dancing at the end, you can see that effect in the light flare of the lights. It's just so well done. The fashion in this MV has been styled to tell a story. We start the MV off in these casual looks that have distressing to them, and then we get to the mid of the MV, we're getting a slightly more smart casual vibe, but you can see these outfits still have a distressed vibe to them. Soobin's look is the first example we see of this. He's wearing that jersey shirt, the rip from the shoulder seam, the wide leg trousers, and then he's got that white, almost bandage looking waistband on that really snatches the waist. It makes the oversized jersey t-shirt flare out, but it really ties into the distressing. You can see in this clip of Soobin here as well, when he comes to the camera, he's got the bandages around the arm coming through that distressing in the jersey piece. You can see this idea being pulled through into Taehyun's look. He's got the oversized white shirt, but the top underneath looks like black bandages that have been wrapped around the body. The outfits in this scene, the use of bandages or the fabrication that is giving us the idea of bandages, it ties into the darkness of the song. When we look at the lyrics, they're pretty dark. In the flaming rain that's burning me, with that long eternal journey, the sadness we shared is my clarity, is by your tears. And the bandages, you know, it alludes to the idea that you are injured. The distressing, like, what is the journey that you've gone through? The clip of yeonjun running at the start in the distressed knitwear, it ties into that. What's really smart of the styling is the fact that outfits are predominantly black and white. It's more about the colors within the MV and the effects, because it really shifts the mood when they're dancing and we're getting the darkness. And then we shift to the end where beomgyu catches yeonjun and it's spring, the petals, it's bright. Such a shift, changes the mood. It's like when we go from having a grey day here in the UK to a sunny day, the mood instantly changes. The black tailoring in the gallery shot towards the end, I like the idea of it, but I think the execution of it needed a bit more thought. I think there are some looks that are a lot more successful than other looks. The use of the white lace over the black tailoring, it has a completely different movement, so it immediately contrasts. And the way that they've done it, there is a distressed vibe to the use of the lace. So it's tying into the distressing in the previous scenes. I think when we look at yeonjun, who's got the lace worn underneath the tailoring, wrapping around the waist. When we look at Taehyun's, he's got the same kind of vibe underneath the tailoring, and then the two white straps going over the top. And then beomgyu's, very, very simple, around the waist when he's dancing, around the neck, around the hand. But for me, when we look at huening Kai's and Soobin's, it's just starting to look a bit messy instead of distressed, in my opinion. And I understand why they've given huening Kai and Soobin a lot more lace in their outfits, is to create levels, so not every member's outfit is so identical. But I just think it needed a bit more thought with the placement. I think even if we inverted the colors, so Soobin and huening Kai had white suits with black lace worn in a similar fashion to the other members, it would look a bit more sleek and just give a nod to the distressing. Yeah, that's just my take on it. I understand why they've done it. I just think it looks a bit of an afterthought compared to the other members' looks. What's really nice about the closing shot where beomgyu catches yeonjun, he's wearing his look from that first distressed dark scene. You can see the bandages around beomgyu's arm, whereas yeonjun is in his look from the first scene. So it's bringing those two moments together, those two ideas. He's saved him from this dark journey. The styling has done a beautiful job of telling this story. My favorite B-sides from Minisode 3 tomorrow have to be the Killa, I Belong to You, and Quarter Life. I've definitely had a quarter life crisis, so you know, I was just like, can relate to these lyrics. Let me know what your favorite B-sides are in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on Deja Vu. I am obsessed. But thank you so much for watching. A massive thank you to everyone who subscribed. You are incredible, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.